Rocky Turf Talk is brought to you by the Brisbane Airport Hotels Group.
Hello punters and welcome to the Brisbane Airport Hotels Group Rocky Turf Talk for Callaghan Park Racing Thursday, August 13. John Wigington has been one of our leading trainers here in Rockhampton for near on 30 years. He's won 5 premierships in all of our feature races. He's got the 3 runners at our upcoming meeting to dissect their chances. We caught up with the man they call Wiggo earlier today. John, 3 runners on Thursday, but firstly let's reminisce a little bit. It's been a stellar career, culminating in 5 trainers' premierships in the early 2000s.
Yeah, Russell, those days we had sort of 15 to 20 in work all the time, and we were lucky enough to source some horses out of Victoria mainly, and they were good enough to get the job done against the locals, and we had a steady stream of those horses coming through the system and managed to win 5 in a row, which was great.
You won a lot of the feature races here in Central and North Queensland. In 2001, you won the Rockhampton Cup with Skymaker, Jason Taylor aboard. In 2006, you won the Rockhampton Newmarket with She's Decent. Robert Thompson had the reins. Then along came that outstanding sprinter Nasuno. You won a Cleveland Bay and Eyeliner. And then the Bonnie 2-year-old in 2018, the winner of the Callaway Gal, Better Reflection.
Yeah, you mentioned some nice horses there, Russell. The Skymaker was unluckily beaten in the Townsville Cup after his Rocky Cup win. She's Decent ended up winning a couple of city races as well after a Newmarket win. Nasuno, great sprinter. He won 4 or 5 open races in town after he won the Eyeliner and whatever, and he won the Cleveland Bay fairly easily. And Better Reflection, yeah, great filly. We were lucky to purchase her at the Magic Millions sales, and she won the Callaway Gal at the second start in the race.
Let's turn our attention to Thursday. 3 runners. You kick things off in race 3, the Maiden. You've got horse 3 here, British Navy. Tom All reunites. Comes up a very good second here last start at Rockhampton.
Yeah, back from 1400 to 1050, wouldn't think is ideal, but I've freshened him up and I've taken the blinkers off. I think his track work suggests he's a bit better than what he's been racing, so with the blinkers off, he might make him focus a bit more and hopefully he can find the line a bit stronger than he did last time.
It looks well placed. It looks a winnable race.
Yeah, it doesn't look very strong on paper, but sometimes that can bite you in the backside, as you know, but he's drawn well, and Tommy's claim's going to help.
Then to race 5, the Benchmark 60. You've got the 5 here, Moochie Starlight. Satherley goes aboard here. Last start second at Aurelian Mackay.
Yeah, honest run. Just got pipped on the line. Looked to win 50 metres to go, but I think the form out of the race is pretty strong. I think the horse that beat him has gone to Townsville, placed in their carnival. Honest, reliable, drawn good.
Reiterating what you said, he's up in class, but that was a strong form race, that last start.
It appears to be, yeah. And he does drop a little bit in weight from last run, so he's managed to win 2 of his last 5 runs this time in, so he's going well. He's honest.
Round the day off in the closer race 7, the Class 1, you've got the 5 here, Belvedere Miss. Warwick Satherley also reunites here. Comes off a very good second at Rocky last start.
Yeah, good run. Warwick thought she should have found the line a bit better, but the track might have been a bit firm for the day. She might have felt the ground a bit, so we put some bonded shoes on her, or concussion plates, whatever you want to call them, and hopefully that'll make the difference. And yeah, she's drawn sticky, but with Warwick on board, he wanted to stick with her, so let's hope he can do a good steer job and get her home.
She's lightly raced, 10 starts, 1 win and 4 minor placings.
Yeah, as I say, no star, but reliable and tries her hardest all the time.
Well, you're a good judge. What's the best?
Look, I suppose Moochie Starlight's probably drawn best of all of them in a probably winnable race, and hopefully he can get the job done for us.
Well, thanks for joining us on RTT today, and good luck on Thursday.
Thanks, Russell.
The Brisbane Airport Hotels Group includes the Pullman, Novotel and Ibis Brisbane Airport Hotels, plus the Brisbane Airport Conference Centre. The Pullman and Ibis are an easy 5-minute walk from the domestic terminal, with the conference centre conveniently located between them. The Pullman offers an outdoor pool, executive lounge and apron bar and restaurant, while the Ibis features the relaxed Crib Island Beach Club. Nearby, in the Skygate precinct, the Novotel offers 4.5-star accommodation, conference facilities and the Catalina Bar and Restaurant. Experience the convenience of staying, dining and meeting right at the Brisbane Airport. Book now.
Selections, race 1, the cutest 3-year-old maiden handicap over 1,200 metres. Hero like the visitor from the sunny coast in the way of 4, It's All About Mary. Well, she brings great form to this race from the southeast corner of the state. I do think she'll break through for a maiden win here, and Ryan Wiggins does the running for the Darrell Hanson stable with It's All About Mary. Danger number 1, Do a Little Dance. Third best 2, Rattlesnake Whiskey, 412, numbers race 1. Then to race 2, the Class 5 handicap over 1,400 metres. Here I like the toppy and Ask Me Mate. There was a terrific effort here last start when running third, when a tearaway leader early midway in the race. I do think with a quieter ride, I do think he'll return to the winner's stall here, and MacGyver does the riding for the Maconochie yard with Ask Me Mate. Second selection number 4, Bold Arctic. Third selection 2, Lonergy, 142, numbers race 2. Then to race 3, the maiden handicap over 1,050 metres. Here I like course number 3 in British Navy. I think trainer John Wigington's found the right race for this fellow. Do think he'll break through for his maiden win here, and Tom All reunites with British Navy. Danger number 4, Grappian. Third best 2, He's a Fighter, 342, numbers race 3. Then to race 4, this starts the quaddie, the open handicap over 1,100 metres. Here I like course number 3 in Dom Pedro. But his last effort here was a Bobby Dazzler when he finished right on the heels of the place getters in the Rocky Newmarket. He's beautifully placed here after the claim, and Nicky Alzard, who does the riding for the Rodney Hay yard with Dom Pedro. Second selection number 2, Track Tail. Third selection 5, Tizzo Fab, 325, numbers race 4. Then to race 5, the benchmark 60 handicap over 1,300 metres. Here I like course number 7, Autumn Gale. He was well back the other day when first up from a break. I do think he'll benefit from the outing. I do think he'll be winning, and MacGyver and Maconochie are in the corner, Autumn Gale. Danger number 4, Bitter Spirit. Third best 2, Royal Gladiator, 742, numbers race 5. Then to race 6, the ratings band 0 to 55 handicap over 1,500 metres. Here I like course number 2 in General Wolf. Well, he's looked good running second at his past 2. Do you think he'll go one better here? And Satherley does the riding for the Stevens yard with General Wolf. Second selection number 9, Shiny Love. Third selection 1, Encourage, 291, numbers race 6. Then to the closer, race 7, the Class 1 handicap over 1,100 metres. Here I like course number 4 in Doubt Willie. Comes off a very good second here last start at Callaghan Park. I do think he'll be winning, and Steph Teeny does the riding for a Master Stuart Kendrick with Doubt Willie. Danger number 8, Belvedere Miss. Third best 7, August Joe, 487, numbers race 7. Best bet on the program comes up in race 2, horse number 1 in Ask Me Mate. Well, that's a wrap for our upcoming meeting. Good luck, good punning, and I'll catch you at the track on Thursday.
Rocky Turf Talk is brought to you by the Brisbane Airport Hotels Group.